Hey everybody, it's Carmen and welcome back to my channel for my edition of Friday Sews for this week. Friday Sews is an opportunity for the sewing community to use the hashtag Friday Sews and talk a little bit about what they sewed this week, what's on tap for next week, and life in general. It gives us an opportunity to get to know each other a little bit more and, see what we're all working on. So this week I didn't get too much sewing done. I was able to cut out 4 patterns. I cut out a simplicity top, a top that it's my tried and true. I go back to it all the time when I want to get my sojo going. A Sew Simple pattern, this Sew Simple pattern. You see it here on my beautiful model, which was not so simple. I can tell you that much. I'll talk a little bit more about it during a makes video, but do you ever notice that the ones that are supposed to be really easy or so simple really aren't? I don't know if they're not drafted really well or I just don't have command of those skills. Those basic skills to try to get things looking good. So I'll talk a little bit more about that one. So I've got 4 patterns cut out. 2 have already, I'm making them. What else? This week I worked a lot on my sewing room, trying to get it organized. I think I got it pretty much placed the way I want it placed. The lighting is great in here. Right now it's 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. Thursday night. I'm going to try to see if I can finish this and get it uploaded for tomorrow morning or Friday morning. And so right now it's really dark. But during the day, there's a lot of great natural light coming in through a big front window. And then I've got a window over a back door here. And this room is air conditioned, even though it's off of the garage. So it's really a nice space to put on some classical music, or sometimes I love listening to Christian praise music while I'm sewing and just lose yourself in the craft of sewing. So let's see, that was this week. Oh, you know what else I did? It was kind of a little bit last week, at the end of last week. I found a garage sale right up the street here in my new neighborhood, and I picked up a bin of patterns, mostly new looks and mostly my size. So about 27 patterns altogether. There were some patterns that were for curtains and valances and some children's clothes, but for the most part, these patterns are really my style. So whoever that person was, she was small and liked tailored clothes. So I'm really excited to go through this stack of patterns and organize them with my collection. So that's what's on tap for next week. Also, the sewing projects that I hope to get to is Butterick 6628. Butterick 6628. I cut View A. Again, I was trying to go simple, but I already read the reviews on Pattern Review for this one. No bueno. So I think I'm going to get stuck again with something that I thought was so simple. The second one I'm working on that I have cut and ready is Butterick 5926. It's a jacket. It is View B that I'm working on with the 3/4 inch sleeves. You need a knit. This one is a knit. I have it all cut. This, you may remember, was the fabric that I picked up from Walmart. So it's checked on one side and straight on the other. So I think the jacket will be this color, and the pockets and the collar will be this for contrast. And I'm keeping all my stuff organized in these little zippered pouches. These were the bags that curtains come in. They have a zipper in the top. So I cut my projects, put the envelope in there with it, and have a basket of queued up of what I'm supposed to sew up next. Sometimes it doesn't always work out, but if you ever get the chance to keep these little zippered pouches, they're perfect for putting in your cut sewing projects. So a little bit about what's going on in life. All my remodels are done. The house is painted, the kitchen's in place, the floor was put in the sewing room and painted. So we finally, the backsplash of the kitchen is gorgeous. Wait till I show you that one. The work is done. We finally have the house to ourselves. Actually, the very next day that the work was done, the last workman was done on Friday. The very next Saturday, my sister came for a week's visit, which is why I didn't get too much sewing done. But I absolutely enjoyed her visit here, and she enjoyed the sunshine and the warmth. She comes from a state where it's very cold still, and they've got some snow, and actually had, I think, a little winter storm while she was here. So we now really have the house to ourselves, and my husband and I are now going through and, starting our new morning routines. This is the first time that we've been able to kind of like take a deep breath and, you get your coffee, you do your prayer, you read the Bible, those types of things. We like to kind of find a little corner of the house. That's our own special corner for that time that we set aside to do that in the beginning of the day. So those kinds of things are starting more regularly now. We hope to, both of us, start our daily workouts again. We have not worked out daily since November, really, since we started this new chapter of our lives. We worked out a little, we got some workouts in there sporadically when we could, but our everyday, we were really good about working out every day. And so now that is starting hopefully this week as well. We also want to begin taking evening walks in this beautiful neighborhood that we live in, just to learn our way around, number one, and get to meet some of the neighbors that are here in this area. If I get a few more makes in, I will have a February makes video. Otherwise, I'm going to combine it with the March makes and do a video then. I want to thank you very much for stopping in and enjoying some of your Friday with me. Talk to you soon.